welcome back everyone. So just got a nice cup of tea, had a super nice lunch, and yeah, ready to get stuck in to some more bugs, fixing some of this code as well. Right, let's go. Form generator service. We've got to escape the React code. The easiest thing to do is take all of this code out here. And then if we just go back to where we're generating it, which is here, let's just make a system message content is equal to a system message. We need to do this. Create a list of React components that can consume the cool. All right. Yeah, this is wrong. That's better. Team UID. Okay. Right, we need to sort this React code out. So my suggestion is we break up the React code. Or we can just do the inside of a system message. Let's check. Do we have? So we've got our containers running. Let's run fast API. Compose. So it's this one here. We're doing a system message, and then we can just put in here then. Well, the JSON schemas are being rendered out in the human message anyway. So the system message doesn't have any variables in there anymore, which is good. This is the bit that we've changed, which means there should be no templates in here. If we're still getting an issue, then we do need to escape all of the React code, which will be painful to do, but we can do it. I guess we should try. Yeah, so this is the different error. It's just because I set this thing to be having a type of test. Has no status code. So that's an exception that comes from this Postgres REST error, when really the code is here. The Postgres REST code comes from here, look. There's a code here, but that's not really what we want. Don't think we should use the exec. Yeah, we should use that 500, I think. Don't want to use this Postgres code. And that's what we would expect. Unexpected detail. Oh, exec details. Oh, maybe we should do this. The message. Use a mixture of the details, hint and message, if any of these are valid. Get the exec details. If there's an exec hint, do that. Else, use the message. We want to use all of them though. Want to use all of the details, hint and message in a single message. Actually, I think we just want the message. Let's just do this. If there's a message, show it. Yeah. Why are we getting escaping around it? So we're just fixing our JSON response. Error message. Oh, okay. Remove extra quotes. Yeah, it's 422 for validation errors. But it's not always that. so many 502s, isn't it? I think if there's a Postgres error, that's generally on us. Could we get something that maps all the Postgres errors and make something really nice? Be better Postgres error handler by converting these things into the right status codes with extra information for the user. Because then if we can change the status code, that would be quite nice. So the status code is not just a 500. It's actually using like some sort of, yeah, we look at the code. Yeah, okay. How many of these are there? How many error codes are there in Postgres? Could we map out all of them? I think we should still use the messages. Let's change these to use API responses. API response. return JSON response. Sure, yeah, sure. Happy to talk. Check legit. Determine string literal. Undetermined string literal. Chars. What's wrong with this? I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Let's have a look. Dot strip. That seems to fix that error. Let's have a look and see if these backslashes are now removed. Oof, still here. Why am I still getting a backslash before test? Right. Oh yeah. Maybe use the replace, I guess. It kind of makes sense. Nice. Alright, let's put it back to how it was. Not found. Just print the response out here. Chat completions. Maybe it's something to do with the model. Yeah, definitely something to do with the model. Dip into let's dip into that. Just blurring that screen and looking at the EMB. GPT-4o, one chain. Cool, found the issue. Here's the environment variable issue for that. An unexpected error occurred. We can put this back now to the model is equal to config.openai model name. And then let's try again. Mine needs to restart up. Cool, that's working. We're currently here. So we've done one chat completion. But the problem we think we found... Okay, so it looks like that's 2 chat completions. Let's add a Langsmith project to this. That will be a good litmus test as to what the hell is happening. So I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna log in. I'm just gonna blur my screen as well whilst I log in. Whenever I'm doing login stuff, I need to remember to be pretty careful about that. And I also need to set some more environment variables. LangChain OpenAI key, and we need to add that to the core. Alright, I think that's it. Oh, we should also set up a Langsmith project for this as well. Yeah. Hold on, I've got a couple more things I need to add before I turn off the blurred screen mode. Alright, so if we reboot this server, I've just set up something called Langsmith, which will allow us to have a look at some tracing. And here we go. This is what I was just setting up. We're running this. So for anyone who doesn't know, Langsmith is an observability tool for specifically for right, now here's where it gets interesting. Right, so why are we doing several iterations here? Runnable sequence, because we should not. There is no exception happening here. We're getting a genuine runnable sequence back, and we even get the tool back. Let's see. Because this, oh, I think I might know the answer. It's because we're using the sync client, content, system message. That's not a problem, I don't think. But we don't need this .invoke to be in an awaiter. That was the problem. So it was just never coming back. We might also want to set the max tokens quite high for this service. I guess we could do that as well. Aha! Perfect. So now we have a different response. Boom, boom, boom. I don't need it though. What's wrong? Ah, it's because we've got two versions of this function. Let's try that anyway. Even though it says the types are wrong, pretty sure that that is not a wrong type. Generate form items. Generate. I'm just going to sit down. Let's have a look. Pop another track on, I think. Let's get some more synthwave going. It's taking about 20 seconds to render Okay, so this is getting, what have we got here? We've got an exception when we're having the form generator service creating these. That's happening in here when we're caching the template. Oh, maybe it's because it's this. We've got the output here. That's probably what's causing the issue. So we just want to change it so. put some money in the bank account. I'll blur the screen for this one. Alright. Oh, I'm back. Back in the groove. Response to output. It's a dictionary though. This is where Langsmith comes in really handy. Because you can just basically see it was this key. Then we've got the items. Content reader code, user form code, combine render form code. Cool. And then trying to fix some type errors. Oh, I guess so. Dict or pedantic. Session creates, item creates, fine. We're just having a bit of a nightmare getting it in as a form, which is happening in this cache template where, oh, wow, dynamic forms item is not scriptable. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's the problem here. Need to model dump it. URL. Oh, perfect. So now we do get it saving. items, user form code. Cool. And then the only thing left is the generate result URL. Nice. Look at that, guys. We managed to get this. All right, sweet. Okay, cool. Right, I think now's the time to spin up the front end. We can now generate those, and we can store the templates in React with a schema hash as well. Okay, nice. The one thing I do want to do... Oh yeah, let's remove the team ID from feedback UI templates and store the feedback session ID. I guess maybe you would want I guess I probably should, yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's change that, so that will be in, so that'll be in, if we go into the Supabase, we can just change one of these. Team ID, let's do session ID. We'll do Supabase. Thanks, Evolve. Yeah, it's been a long time. I know, the WoW career's finally turned into coding and programming. I'm still applying all those principles though from WoW. Got to get the grind on. And I feel like extensions inside of VS Code are similar to add-ons inside of WoW. So you can customize your setup with keyboard shortcuts and stuff. But yeah, I hope all is well with you. So we're right. So we've just reset that. I'm going to need to regenerate the entities for that. And now we need to go and update the. So we don't want to store the team ID when we create these anymore. The team ID is now redundant. We want the session ID. Let's go and look for everywhere where we've got the team ID, and let's replace that with session ID. And then we just need to change how we pass stuff into the service. Alright, sweet. So let's give that one more test run through that side. Insert violates key. Oh yeah, I need to actually get the right team, because we're recreating these team IDs from scratch every time. Nice, and that's the data, guys. So we're now getting the data. We've got the response that's coming in, which has the data and it has the status code. And the data has the URL, the session ID, and the form items, which has all of the relevant code that you might need for rendering a session. So I think now that we've done that, let's go and quickly try out, and I'm sure there's bugs in this code, but we're going to do that for a retidy on another day. Fix this. So let's set up stainless as a test, just to see what it's like, because I'm curious. Okay, I'm going to quickly go and set this up. Whilst I sign up, I'm actually going to just blur my screen, just so none of you got to see my juicy details. Let's try downloading the OpenAI spec as well. I'm just uploading the API spec. So we're using Stainless API, pretty cool, guys. Look, check this out. I'll just show you my screen. So it's automatically building some client SDKs directly from my OpenAI. And I can build 2 SDKs. Let's just go and have a look in this node one. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I love that. Stainless API is sweet. But it looks like it didn't get everything though. Didn't get like the profiles or the teams or the validate. I wonder why I didn't get those. We'll have to figure that out. And then I guess you get a nice library here. So I can then do something like this where I can have my feedback flow and then I can do a client session. The one that we do need to get working though, does it have it? Feedback flow. Okay, so it does have a feedback flow. Nice. Let's give it a whirl. I'm really impressed with Stainless. So I'm going to put here, let's set up, we've set up Stainless, but I'm going to put as a separate thing here that we need to, yeah, we've already done this. We're storing the React code. We need to thoroughly test the API routes and add on board. We need webhook functionality, and this is the bit that we really need to chew off. The Next.js route that's going to take the dynamically generated form data from the LLM, and then it's going to render that in a client-side application on this feedback session URL which you've got here. Right, the other thing as well is we also want, if the feedback UI templates, if the created at or updated at, we need to set those. Let's go and change those quickly. That'll be in form generator. And for now, we'll just put created at is equal to now. Updated at is equal to now. So when we cache the template, that's what those values are. That solves that problem. So those will be then filled in with defaults, which is good. I think next off, let's set up Shipfast and a client-side application, and we'll integrate it with Stainless's API as a test. And I'm really impressed with this. This thing's really cool. So you basically get a package like this, and then you can create a feedback session like this. And I've got to figure out why it hasn't been able to unspecify these resources. But it looks lovely. We've also got one for Python as well. Okay. UUID4 is not supported. Okay. So we've got some issues to fix in Stainless, and we might need to change some of the typing in the app, but that's not a problem. So I'm going to make another task here, so I'm going to just move all this stuff. And we'll just say next phase of issues. And we want authorization, we want testing. Let's move this. And we'll also say that we want to properly configure Stainless and fix all of the YAML bugs, type bugs in the OpenAI spec. Okay. Right, let's get myself a nice ship fast boilerplate. Oh yeah, we can also stop printing what that thing is now. We don't need to print it anymore, which is this one, generated form items. I don't want to log it, it's huge. Oh, I think it's coming from here. Cool. Just pushing this code up. Finished the V1 API in Fast API. Backend I made a Stainless API session. Right, let's get a ship fast boilerplate. Should actually install this library stubs. This session I do here. And then let's just install that. So copy message. Just collecting some types. Session ID has incompatible type string. It's not a string, it's a UID. So it should be this one. We fixed the library stubs. That should be now fine. Right, time to get a shipfast boilerplate. This is where I have to go and blur my screen a little bit. Right. Doop. We've got one more thing to do. Just set up Shipfast. I'm just trying to look for the email. Welcome to Shipfast. Here we go. Just having a look at what he's done. Cool. Cool. I just need to enter some more API keys. whilst we're at it, I'm just bringing out the API keys and parity on the Fast AI app. I'm adding next public to this information because otherwise we'll get errors when we use Terraform later. I have to go into the core and update that stuff. Alright, sweet. I've updated the environment variables to be the same on the front end and back end for the local Superbase stack, which is nice. And I'll also drop in the same config for the LLM as well. Okay. Right. What do I need to do? I need to follow these docs now. Alright, let's get back to sharing the screen. Nobody likes seeing blurred vision. Oh, did we get the .js version? Oh, definitely don't want that. I want the TypeScript version. Looks like we will be going back into blurred vision whilst I set up the TypeScript version. Sorry, peeps. git checkout Supabase, sudo npm install, and then alright, I think that's it. Just having a look at the ship fast documentation at the moment. I've already got a lot of this kind of stuff. So for example, if we go into the app, and then you've got the home. Oh, okay, yeah, so the TypeScript one is a lot better. As to be expected, he's actually done the work in TypeScript. Fancy a blog. Sign into ship fast. So yeah, let's get the config file done first. That's what you have to do with ship fast. So one thing that I find really useful is if you just store all your business context and like what you're actually trying to achieve with the project inside of README, then you can basically say we fixed Twitch. We've also fixed big like we need that. So I'll say using the README. Produce a new config.ts, only change what you are absolutely sure on and leave everything else to be changed. It's hallucinated some price IDs, which is funny. I always find it funny when you've got an LLM hallucinating price IDs. I mean, you wonder what poor bastard is using this price ID. That's quite funny. Right, now to try out Stainless's stuff. How do we change the base URL using Stainless? Seems like I'll pick the right thing for the job. The framework can generate an API spec for you. That's really funny. we need to do this next. Automate the stainless flows using a GitHub action. Should do that sooner rather than later. Code samples. We currently support snippets for Node, Python, and Go. If you must make generative changes, you can do so by merging code directly into main. Let's just try and install this package. I am trying to figure out how to set up a base URL inside of Stainless API with my fast API OpenAI spec. Yeah. Fast API. Ooh, okay. What about the local development? I guess we can set it up now. Why not? Why not? Right guys, I'm going to take a quick break I think for now. Let's get rid of this workflow so that. Actually, I think I'm going to log off for today. I've been on it, I just realised, for quite a while. So yeah, we managed to finally get a feedback flow, just to recap. So on this, now I've got a endpoint. I can create a feedback session. I can put items in with the order of those items. And then after that, then we can create a feedback flow. So if I just run this, you'll see what happens. Let's just go and double check the data. So this creates a session. That session creates items, and then we then have a UI template that gets stored after we call back the LLM. And there you go. So now we've got a UI template. The next thing that we need to do is set up a Next.js front end that will basically have a wrapper component around each of those children UI templates, and then we're going to need to figure out a way of hydrating this on the client side so that we can dynamically generate the UIs. So that is my challenge next. Is I've got to set up. I've just set up the Fast API app at the moment, and we've also got the client, which I've now just put in, which is just the Next.js app. So now the Next.js app is available. We've got like login, auth, all that good stuff. But yeah, the next thing that we need to work on is being able to replicate that flow, that request flow, inside of the front end. But we're using Stainless to do that, because we want to have a type-safe first API that we can consume in our own front end, and just trying that out really and seeing how that works. And then after that, then we are then going to render those forms and then update the feedback responses and also maybe ping a webhook. And then at that point, then I think we need to then we're primarily focusing on article types, so we'll make a custom UI component, but it will still sit inside of here as seed data. So actually, let's document that. So I'll say next phase of tasks. We'll say data on tasks. This is definitely backlog stuff. Then I think the next phase of tasks, replicate the request flow using Stainless on the front end in Next.js, and then hydrate plus render some dynamic shad cn UI elements. Configure the callback function plus onSubmit functions properly, and then update the feedback responses table. We also should update the shell script to to generate types for Superbase in the TypeScript repo. That's the first thing we'll do. And then I'm also going to now move over this. Let's move that. Not into later on tasks. This is going to go into where is it going into? Next phase of tasks. Just need to remove this. Let's remove these as parents. Really struggling with linear at the moment. It's really struggling to delete tasks in the UI. Let's get rid of that. Sub issue of, and then we should also then just hide these. Status backlog, and then we'll have as well set up the ship fast boilerplate code. Cool, I'll do all that tomorrow, and then we'll have something on the front end that we can then use, and we also need to install like the node library, put that in there as well. It's really nice that you get a type-safe UI. I'm really impressed. It looks awesome. Yeah, I can do my new feedback flow and make my feedback sessions. Really, really, really nice. Alright, cool. Alright, thanks everyone for tuning in. And yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm just going to have a look. Pretty much, yeah, most of the day. I'll be streaming pretty much all day. So hopefully we can start working on the front end now that we've got enough going in the back end. And yeah, see you all in the next one. Peace out.